Hey everyone, welcome back to The Healthy Human. Today I'm going to be giving you a bunch of different things that you can do if you are feeling a little bit stressed. I think that it's so important if we are feeling this way that we take some actionable steps towards making ourselves feel better and having a little bit of self-care. If you don't take care of yourself, then there is no way you're going to be able to take care of anyone else or perform in any aspect of your life to the best of your ability. These tips are some that I do quite often, so sometimes I'll just take a day or a night and just focus on myself and just do things that I love and I know that relaxes me. These tips can also give me a clearer head and make me more focused, and I'm more ready and motivated to finish the task that I have to do. Let's get to it. Number one is to have a bath. Having a bath is honestly so good sometimes. I find it so relaxing, like they're so underrated having, baths. So sometimes I'll read my book in there, or I'll listen to music, watch a movie. I'll sometimes put my laptop like on a seat and just like sit in there and watch a movie and I just like soak it all up. Or sometimes I just close my eyes and just have like a little nap. But yeah, definitely number one, because I just love having baths. Number two, get off social media. Even if it's just for like 1 hour or even like a whole day would be so good. So I find getting away from social media every so often like really, really beneficial. Sometimes also if I need to get a lot of work done, I leave my phone in my room and I work out at my desk. I just do it for a couple of hours, just leave my phone in here, so I don't get distracted about any notifications coming up. Because usually when that happens, I'll obviously go on my phone, I won't do what I'm supposed to do, and then I'll get stressed because I haven't done what I set out to do and now I'm behind, and it's just, a complete roller coaster after that. Also, things on social media, there's a lot of high standards on there and I find it can be really bad for your mental health. So if you're someone who is always comparing yourself to people on there or their lives, then you really need to have a social media detox. So either unfollow these people or don't go on your phone like at certain points in the day, or once a week, a whole day you're not on your phone, or every so often when you feel like you're getting a bit stressed or anxious about these things, or you're feeling really negative towards yourself, just put your phone down. And I swear, the benefits are so good. I honestly feel really good when I do that. Number three is change your environment. So go outside or get off your desk or get out of your room. Go somewhere else to clear your mind. Sometimes a different environment can give you a different perspective. Not to mention, when I sit at my desk all day, it makes me super stiff in my body, and I also just get really grumpy because I just haven't done anything else. Number four is clean up your area. Maybe you're stressed because your area is a bit of a mess and you can never find anything. So spend some time cleaning up your desk or your room. It really clears my mind when I do this. So I make sure I clean my room and my desk every night. So even if I just take 5 minutes, just tidy everything up, put my clothes away, take things off the floor, set my books up. So the next day when I wake up and I'm ready to go to that area, I'm ready to go to my desk and study or work, everything's there for me. I know where everything is. It's all laid out, clean slate, ready for me to work. Number five is meditate or deep breathing. I don't really meditate personally. It's something I've just never really done. It is something I would like to do though. I would really like to get into it. But I do know a lot of people that say meditating, even 5 to 10 minutes, can really be super relaxing. Deep breathing is also something that I really like. I find it really calms me. Sometimes if I'm feeling really anxious or stressed, I'll just take a few really deep breaths. That can be done anywhere, anytime, for however long you want. And yeah, you can just do it until you feel a bit more relaxed. Number 6 is go for a walk. Clear your mind and get some exercise. You can listen to music or a podcast to completely distract yourself. So just breathe in the fresh air, get your blood pumping and get your steps up. So number 7 is stretch. So just get that muscle release. Sometimes stretching just hits different. You just realize how tight all your muscles are when you go to release them in a really good stretch sesh. Like, oh my god, it feels so good. So I usually stretch every day, usually just after a workout, but if I really want to take the time, sometimes I'll do it in the morning just to get me really started for the day, or I'll do it at night so that my body's more relaxed when I go to bed. I hate going to bed stressed. I find my muscles are like on high alert, like I can feel every cell just in my body just wanting to move or like do something, and I find it so hard to sleep. So doing a really good stretch session before bed definitely relaxes me and relieves that stress that I'm holding. Number 8 is a sweat sesh. I find that when I'm stressed or moody, I really don't feel like working out at all. But of course, I know that it's really gonna make me feel better. Like every time I work out, I feel the benefits. Like I'm in such a better mood and I've released whatever stress that I've been holding onto. And yeah, I've just completely like smashed a workout. I think exercise is a really underrated stress reliever. Like especially boxing, like if you are stressed, just like box it out. Just get everything out of your body. It really helps. Number 9 is catch up with a friend. Friends can always take your mind off things. You can laugh heaps, or you can actually talk about what's stressing you and it'd be a really serious and kind of deep conversation. You can just completely get everything off your chest. And a friend can be someone that's just completely objective. Like they can tell you what you need to hear. Not necessarily what you want to hear, but maybe, you know, they think that you need to know this. Maybe also you don't feel comfortable talking to someone in your family, or you don't actually have anyone else that you can turn to. I know when I get together with my friends, we can go hours without talking about serious conversations, and I never once feel stressed or tense or anything like that. So yeah, if I'm a bit like that before I see them, it's instantly gone, because when we start talking, it's just about the most random thing, and they always make me laugh and always make me feel so much better about myself. But I know that if I wanted to bring it up with them, that they would be super understanding, and yeah, I always know that I feel so much better. Number 10 is to cook yourself a healthy meal. So when I eat healthy, I feel more like myself and I'm way more energetic. And of course, I just overall feel healthier within myself. So yeah, when I feel good, I'm less likely to let things get to me. So my mind is clear, I solve more problems, I'm more motivated, and yeah, overall a lot less stressed. Number 11 is cook something unhealthy. So sometimes health just doesn't do it. Sometimes you just need something super chocolatey and sugary and just tap into those comfort foods. And that is nothing to be ashamed of. I definitely tap into that on occasion. You know, sometimes you're just looking for that quick fix. You know that something like that is going to make you feel good instantly. And sometimes there's nothing better than getting into a warm bed with something unhealthy, watching a movie, you know, doing that after a stressful day. Sometimes you just need that kind of stress relief to feel better. Number 12 is take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Sometimes I find that I'm so far inside my head that I forget what the actual bigger picture is. Like this one little part of my assignment that's stressing me, it's only a small part of the assignment. And that assignment is only a small part of my course. And it's absolutely nothing to be completely stressed by. So don't get caught up in one aspect of your life when it really is only a very small part. And ultimately, it doesn't really matter in terms of your end goal, or, you know, that little thing that might be stressing you, it'll be over so quickly and you won't even realize. And in the future, you won't even remember this moment. Number 13 is watch a funny movie or TV show. Just make yourself laugh. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, definitely recommend. It's a great, easy watch, guaranteed laughs. And they're only 20-minute episodes, so you can distract yourself for 20 minutes and just make yourself feel better. Or just watch a funny movie. Instantly, your mood will change. Number 14 is do something you love. So this could be going for a run, drawing, reading, taking a nap even. So spend some time on yourself. Do something you love. So doing something you actually enjoy, like there's no way that you're not going to be in a better mood. Number 15 is read a book. So completely immerse yourself in someone else's story. You can just read away and just completely distract yourself with the time or whatever is on your mind. So this is something I do every day, and I can honestly say it's one of my favorite things in the world. And it is definitely one of my main forms of self-care and me time. Number 16, make a to-do list. So making a to-do list and kind of sectioning off your tasks can be super helpful. So just write down everything, absolutely everything that needs to be done. So when you physically see everything in front of you, it can give you a better idea of the bigger picture. So what is most important and what is most pressing? And as you work through your tasks, you can tick them off. You can tick off something that you need to do today. So maybe you can leave the stuff that can be done next week. But yeah, ticking stuff off is an amazing motivator. So I find ticking things off is super satisfying, and working my way through, like, I always want to work quicker because I want to just tick that next thing off. So yeah, definitely make a to-do list. Number 17 is have a massive vent or rant to someone. This actually helps in a few ways. It may make you realize that what you're actually stressing about isn't actually as big a deal as you think it is. Sometimes saying it out loud makes it seem less scary. Or your friend might take a different approach. She might walk you through it, give you a completely different perspective, give you tips and tricks about how to achieve it or overcome that fear or that thing that's stressing you out. So they might just come up with a really great strategy for you. So this tip is definitely one that I do often. I never really want to rant to someone about my problems, but I always feel better when I do, and I'm really, really lucky that I have friends that listen to me rant. And yeah, they're really, really great. They just give me advice, exactly what I need to hear, and it just kind of gives me a bit more clarity, and I feel a lot more confident to then just go and just get it done. Number 18 is journaling. So write down any thoughts, no matter what they are. So you can write down what's happened today, or how you're feeling, or what you hope to achieve, any future plans that you have. So just get everything down, like write it on a piece of paper or in a notebook, or even just like on a Word document on your computer. I make sure I do this a couple of times a week. So getting everything down, it can make things seem a lot less stressful. Also, it really makes me aware of my emotions and kind of makes me work through them, kind of pick out, why am I feeling like this actually? Why is this happening to me? Is this part of a bigger problem? And then, once I work through all that, then I can then figure out, all right, so what is the next step? How can I work on this? What is my strategy for making sure this doesn't happen again, or, managing this stress? Number 19 is write a gratitude list. So yeah, just write down everything you feel grateful for. I find that this one really grounds me, and that, it makes me remember that no matter how bad my life is or my life seems or how stressed I am, there is always someone that has it much worse than I do. And ultimately, you should always be focusing on the good in your life rather than the bad. And my last and final tip, number 20, is spend time with family. This is an amazing distraction. So family game night, it's a great way to get out all your stresses. I know with my family, we're usually having so much fun and just laughing a ton that I just forget about anything that I was feeling before. And I'm just instantly put out of my grumpy or anxious or stressed mood. Or like a family movie night is also really great as well. And like if your siblings are anything like mine, they will make you laugh, within seconds. Mine, even if I'm in the worst mood in the world, like my brother always makes me laugh, and it's so annoying, but yeah, it honestly makes me feel like, maybe my problems aren't so bad, and that I shouldn't be stressing over things that I sometimes don't have control over. So yeah, family game night, definitely get onto it, and family movie night, you'll be surprised. And that is all my tips. But yeah, if you're just looking for that quick, I want to make myself feel better, I deserve it, I've had a stressful day, and I feel really shitty, then there is a bunch of tips that I've said that you can do to make yourself feel better. Make sure just never forget that you matter a lot more than you think, and self-care is a lot more important. I hope everyone has a lovely day or night whenever you're watching this. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I post videos every single week. So thank you all for listening, and I'll see you next time.